great to have you here. We understand you're going to sort of alternate songs, and starting with JT, so kick it away.
All right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Used to sit out of an evening, maybe have a beer. Since you're gone, there's not much going on. It seems like less and less every year. Sadie says she's not lonely. I don't know if that's true. Every time that I look in her eyes, I see reflections of you. Tell me, how does one so young become so wise? La la la, while the rest of us barely manage to survive. Oh, sing a song, a sixpence, turn $1 to £1. Rain falls on 20 acres, disappears without a sound. There's a time and a season, they're not easily discerned. Winter's hand holding ending, all the hope of your return. And tell me, how does one so young become so wise? La la la, while the rest of us barely manage to survive. Had a plan that would lift me out of here. I fear my destination grows increasingly unclear. Sadie says she's found Jesus, and the Lord will ease her load. I still sit out of an evening, staring blankly down the road. And tell me, how does one so young become so wise? La la la, while the rest of us barely manage to survive. So young, become so wise, la la la, while the rest of us barely manage to survive.
JT Cobb, and these people just met on the sidewalk. Bob and Kim,
It's
right
working out
before the
okay.
show.
It's the
That was
Best way for it to happen.
amazing rendition. JT, is that on your most recent record?
That is off of Red Wheelbarrow, yeah.
And where does one find that?
You can go to jtcobb.com and it'll point you in the right direction. It's streaming on all of the major places.
Wow. And Leah, you told me before the show that was a mandolin, but I've seen bazookas, which are sort of big mandolin, and they're shaped similarly, but I've never seen one like that. Tell us about that instrument.
This is an arch-top octave mandolin, so it looks like a small guitar, but
Yeah.
it's strung like a mandolin, which is similar to a bouzouki.
Are these common? I haven't seen one.
This is made by Northfield, which makes really, really lovely, lovely instruments. And about 7 years ago, I heard a video. I saw a video of Eli West playing on one, and I just swooned, as one does when you hear an instrument that you like. And everybody in the room is nodding their heads. And so I really wanted to play one first before buying it, and there were none in this area. So I picked up a regular mandolin and started learning to play that as preparation, because the fingering is pretty much the same. The scale is different because this is more guitar size, so some of the fingering of chords changes. But if you know the chord on a little mandolin, it's going to be the same position, same relative position for the fingers on this one. And
Nice. Well, it seems this next song would be featuring this instrument.
yes, it is.
Awesome.
So this is a very, very new one for me. That was inspired in part by Dean Driver, local songwriter, recently came back from spending a month in India, and before he left, he and his wife, he posted that Laurel said, "You go spend a month, go wander, and just go and see what you need to see." And I had started writing a song with Isabel Valls back in 2017 and had been trying to figure out how to finish it, and read that post and went, oh, that's what the song needs to be about. So this is called When You Land. Oh, and it starts on this chord, not the other one, right? Thank you, Jeff. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're capoing?
I thought we were capering.
We're capoing
One
two?
more up.
Oh, we're capoing one?
I thought we were capering one.
Those darn capos.
Well, we didn't want to be too slick. I mean, that is really. We could have gone down that route.
keeping it real here.
Fresh.
All right.
Keep it real.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Sure.
I like the Discord. That Discord. They said, "Whoa, never heard anything like that."
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I've told you how often I see birds in the sky flying so high away from me. I don't think I've told you how often I see a bird flying towards me, wishing it was you. Come home to me. I don't mind you flying as high as you can. Oh, I just want to be there when you land. I don't think I've told you how often I hear birds sing on high, call and reply, from far and near. I don't think I've told you when you're singing so sweet. I sing softly to sing my song to you with every heartbeat. Don't mind you flying just want to be there when you land. Oh, I'd never keep you in a cage made of vows and regrets. When this big wild world calls you to roam, the doors open wide for when you come home. I don't need to tell you. Me often I smile when I say love finds a way to fly o'er the miles. I don't need to tell you. I know that you hear my heart calling to yours for your sweet reply whenever you're near. And I love that you're flying as high as you can. Just know that I'll be there when you land. Oh, just know that I'll be there when you land.
So nice, Leah Kaufman.
Isn't that pretty?
Thank you.
Moving on to Susan Johnson. Susan, is that a Collings guitar?
It is my new baby.
And I'm looking at the top, and it's not mahogany. Do you know, is that rosewood, or do you know what that
No,
is?
I do know. It is Sinker Redwood.
Oh, that's
so-
what I meant, redwood. Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So I just kind of fell in love. I became so enamored, and I had fallen out of love with my other guitars, so it was time to.
Wow, that is beauty. Sinker redwood.
love her.
The trees, Bob. I think you know what these are down in the water, and they bring them on up.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
dry
they've
them
been
out.
there for.
They've been in
you
an
know,
anaerobic environment for 100 years or more.
Exactly. So they're kind of naturally torrified.
Yeah.
So it's a better guitar than I deserve. I mean, let's face
Wow,
it. But
there
I'm
is
hoping to
no
grow
such.
into it.
There's
I'm
no
hoping to
such
grow
thing.
into it.
Well, it's a beauty. Wow.
Yeah.
Love that.
I love her. So yeah, this song we're gonna do, it's called "Forget Me Not." So I am just now kind of in the tail end of recording my first album with John Shane producing at FJ Ventry's Good Luck Studio.
So you probably have some decent guitar and bass on that thing too.
It's so good what they did. I mean, they put some amazing stuff onto this and album. So I'm really excited for people to hear that.
Do we have timing of when this might be released?
We don't. I'm thinking it's now being mixed. So I think probably by the end of the summer,
Yeah.
we'll have a release splash
All right.
or splash. You know,
Pool party
but-
is what she's saying.
yeah, pool party. Absolutely.
Well, we should have you back maybe in the fall, and
would
we're
love it.
we're booking the fall now, and you can share
Absolutely.
these songs with us.
Yeah, I
We
would
could
love
fit
to.
a little baby pool in here. We could have splashing.
This we are going to do a couple off the album today, and this one is called "Forget Me Not." I think it's going to be the title track. Is that what you call it? I don't know the lingo even yet. I think it's the title track. So yeah, this is "Forget Me Not," and Jeff and Leah also provide great stuff on this, so it's really fun. from the first trip we made until the last. Cottage of my young summers, other days moved so slow, time flew so fast. Ice cream cones and sparklers, and the Harlequin romance Grandma had stashed. The faint smell of cigarettes from Grandpa's old habit, a long time cracked. We'd run to the lake, our shoes left on the porch by the dock. The forget-me-nots grew by the score. Forget-me-not, forget-me-not. Giddy when that screen door slammed, fishing poles and farmer tents. Forget-me-not, forget-me-not. Those summer days of freedom were the very seed of the best of me. Forget-me-not. The old shed out in the back smelled of mildew and daring escape. That faded red robot was my getaway across the lake. Hiding out in the cattails, lying back staring up, clouds passing me by. Fueled by PBJs and Pringles, I was dreaming of leaving childhood behind. Return across the lake, holding hard on those oars, to the dock where forget-me-nots grew by the score. Forget-me-not, forget-me-not. Oh, giddy when that screen door slammed, fishing poles and farmer tents. Forget-me-not, forget-me-not. Those summer days of freedom were the very seed of the best of me. Forget-me-not. Please tell me, is it too much to ask to capture that past? Another day barefoot in that grass. Can time cease moving on and circle back round? Another day barefoot in the clouds. Forget-me-not, forget-me-not. Ah, giddy when that screen door slammed, fishing poles and farmer tents. Forget-me-not, forget-me-not. Those summer days of freedom were the very seed of the best of me. Ah, the best of me. Forget-me-not. Forget-me-not.
There's a 60% chance my lunch tomorrow is PBJ and Pringles.
You're getting some feedback on the socials here. People are enjoying this
Oh, that's sweet.
very much. So, talk about the origin of that song.
Well, that song came from a song prompt, actually, and it was to write about your childhood home. But I'd already had that prompt, so I thought, ooh, we had this cottage we went to, and I've written some not autobiographical songs about crappy childhoods, and I thought, maybe I should be a little idyllic. But the Pringles, I mean, you launched into the truest line of that whole song, because my mom, God bless her, was a natural food nut. And so Pringles at Grandma's were the best. best.
Yeah, we were also not
Yeah.
allowed any kind of potato chips in my house, but I would go to a friend's house, and it wasn't Pringles, it was Ruffles. But Ruffles on the peanut butter sandwich was just chef's kiss.
Nice.
I'm with you.
Sinful.
I'm with you. I feel
So,
you.
Bob, the placement is it? We got three levels here: peanut butter, jelly, and Pringles.
The
Do they-
Pringles, the peanut, the chips cannot touch the jelly in my book,
See, I knew there was like some sort of technicality.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's rules.
man.
It could get them soggy.
Everybody, we are enjoying our time with Susan Johnson, who just played that wonderful song for us, Leah Kaufman and J.T. Cobb. J.T., it appears that we have circled around.
I think
They
that's
call it
the
a
plan.
song circle, but it's actually a semicircle. So
An arc.
It's a triangle.
it ain't no triangle. Well, it could
Well,
be,
there's
yeah.
three corners.
What? That's not an equilateral,
It's
though.
geometry.
Isosceles.
Definitely a triangle.
Isosceles. All right.
That's what we should call ourselves, maybe, is isosceles.
I saw some.
JT,
It sounds
pull,
Greek.
pull your mic a little closer to
A little
yourself.
closer, all right.
There we go.
That good? All right. This one is called Just Say You'll Be Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How will I make this mine into something cold, something kind? A thing I long to befriend. Just say you'll be here, say you'll be here, say you'll be here till the end. How will I shape this heart into something logical, or some kind of art? Thing I'm proud to defend. Just say you'll be here, say you'll be here, just say you'll be here till the end. Standing in the distance, a door that leads to better days. How will we walk this world with quiet wisdom, flags unfurled? No heart or mind free of sin. Just say you'll be here, say you'll be here, just say you'll be here till the end. Just say you'll be here, say you'll be here, just say you'll be here till the end.
J.T. Cobb live here on Pass the Hat with Leah Kaufman, Susan Johnson.
Nice harmony on that one.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that is the thing about JT's songs, man. We love doing harmonies on them because they are so sweet.
I could tell on that one that you guys seemed like you were feeling it and stepped it up just a little bit.
I had been singing harmony in my car with JT long before I actually got to sing with him, and I was like, dude, there's just please, I begged a little. I'm not gonna lie.
No begging
Okay.
required. It makes the songs about 10 times better. Yeah.
So you've been getting together, kind of playing these songs together, as
Yeah.
or how?
It's kind of JT's fault. He had a gig at a songwriter thing that he was setting up at the Speakeasy last December, and he asked us to sing with him.
I think I might have been begging y'all at that point.
Yeah, but we were like, We didn't even play hard to get.
So you just became familiar with the songs then, and now, I mean,
they
you haven't
play
like
together.
rehearsed every day in preparation for the show?
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Clearly.
Day and
Again, Yeah.
Well, Leah, you just put away a mandolin, but today I think was the first day I ever saw you with an instrument that wasn't a guitar. What led you to pick up mandolins? Is that the plural of mandolin? Is just you put an S on it?
Mandolini.
Mandolinis, yeah.
Mandalay.
I started playing mandolin because I was playing ukulele and realized I worked at a big box office computer place and really needed an escape. So I bought a ukulele to have at my desk to play and realized I was strumming it the way you would chop on a mandolin. So it's like, okay, just get a mandolin.
Wait, you can play a mandolin at the office? I had never considered this.
No, I haven't played the mandolin. I played the ukulele.
Ukulele, yes.
Yeah, and I actually teamed up with a couple of friends there, and we formed a little band that we called Elevator Pitch. So in this dismal 5-story building, we would hang out during lunch hour in the elevator playing La Bamba and Jambalaya and Aiko Aiko and sing.
corporate rock.
And people would get on. The doors would open, this music would out, and people would go. And they might
wait for
jump
the
on
next
the
one.
elevator, or they might
Might hang out.
Take the stairs.
take the stairs and wait for the next elevator.
Their loss.
If you're zooming in at home, watching on Facebook, Leah has a wet Waterloo guitar, which is beautiful.
I love that zebra pickguard on
Yeah,
it, too.
that is sweet looking.
Thank you. It's really fun to play. It's very, very light. All right, this is not my song, but it's one I've fallen in love with. It's by a woman named Helen Walford, who's in England. She's got a little trio called Vox Americana, and I think you're going to like it too. Go down to Knoxville town, the only town I know. Meet me by a dogwood tree and I'll let you walk me home. I'll kiss you by the old bijou, take you by the hand, hold you tight in the cold, cold night and tell you, darling, I knew your plan. I was only a child then, brought up bright and true. Didn't know the ways of men, did all I was told to do. Oh, I'll never forget those words that you whispered in my ear. Yes, you held me tight on the cold, cold night and told me, darling, I'll take you away from here. So go down to Knoxville town, where the river's deep and wide. Let the smoky mouth of the deep, deep south in the shade of the mountainside. I'll kiss you by the magnolia tree, take you by the hand, hold you fast till you breathe your last and tell you, darling, you'll never be my man. chill. You thought that I didn't care, but I saw your breath as you raised your arm. I knew the end was drawing near. That rock was heavy in my small fist. I had to move on in a flash. Oh, I hit my mark in the cold, cold dark. That misty breath would be your last. So go down to Knoxville town we all know well. There's a secret grave in the Tennessee hotel that they'll never tell. That little girl with them golden curls and that dark and rolling eye, oh, she'll never be your Knoxville girl. No, she'll never be your bride.
All right, excellent way to finish the first half of our live show, everybody. This is Pass the Hat. We are WHUP-LP Hillsboro, and we are here every Friday and have been for 10 years now. And it airs, the show does, from 6 to 8 o'clock on WHUPFM.org. All of our shows are archived there by our wonderful IT staff. But in addition to that, Bob, tell us about our video stream.
That's right. In addition to just listening live on the radio at 104.7 FM or WHUPFM.org, you can catch the high-def broadcast married with high-def video on our live stream, which you can find at We'll Pass the Hat, at WHUP Pass the Hat on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you're just listening, fire up your phone, fire up your computer, your iPad, whatever, and catch the live stream, because you'll get all of the same wonderful audio and you'll get the video too. And as one of our live stream participants is doing now, you can then cast that to the big screen in your house and run it through the home theater system.
Ooh.
And you've got these guys big in your living room.
Wow. Multiplex.
Wow. Okay,
On the
then.
wall in a living room somewhere.
Well, Bob, we are fortunate to have an Hour 2 sponsor.
That's right. You see that ribboned box just in front of you?
Yeah, the good stuff.
Could one of you hold that up, please? I know it's kind of a stretch.
But you go
You
for
guys
it,
may
Susan.
never see it again. So
And you're not even a bass player. Support for the second hour of Pass the Hat is sweetly provided by Matthew's Chocolates, 104 North Churton Street, Hillsboro, North Carolina, the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs. And let's face it, we all have chocolate needs. Every guest on Pass the Hat gets a gift of chocolate from Matthew. We don't know what's in the box, but we know it's delicious. And y'all, he is loaded up on gelato over there, and he's got all kinds of amazing flavors. It's going to be warming up here in the next few days. You're going to need to get your gelato fix on.
definitely.
And Easter, he's probably got Easter stuff.
I talked to him
Eggs,
today, and he
bunnies?
hadn't slept in 2 days getting ready for Easter. I think he was waiting for help to show up at the store at 4 o'clock so he could go home and maybe sleep a little bit.
Eggs
But
and bunnies.
eggs and bunnies.
Yeah. That's what Easter's all about.
Absolutely.
Well, we are back here in our round, and Susan is next.
Yeah, this is called My Heart Was Built for Home. And this one came, I had this month-long tour of Europe, which sounds great, except it was all work. It was like from
Ew.
office to office, city to city. But I still had colleagues who we would get on the next plane to go to the next place, and they'd be so excited.
Were there ukuleles in the elevators anywhere?
No.
That's the
I was
problem.
cheated out of that. And I would get on every plane and just wish it was headed home.
Yeah.
So this is a love song to my husband, which is really sweet, except I always have to admit that I wrote one for our dog first. But, you know, that's kind of how it goes. That's kind of how it
But
goes.
we won't tell him that.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell anybody.
Everybody keep it to yourself. Yeah.
All right, we'll live with it.
Is our multi-instrumentalist over there ready to go?
Too many strings. Way
Too little time.
Please.
1, 2, 3. I've not climbed every mountain, but I've climbed enough to know the stalwart stand of listing pines, branches lined with snow, beauty of their meadow, each bloom born in stone. No, I've not climbed every mountain, but I've climbed enough to know that my heart was built for home. My heart was built for home. Wonders I have gazed upon shape me for the days to come, but my heart was built for home. I've not sailed every ocean, but I've sailed enough to know the roar of mighty waves swallow every sound. The sky so deep and dark, every star will show. No, I've not climbed every mountain, but I've climbed enough to know that my heart was built for home. My heart was built for home. Wonders I have gazed upon shape me for the days to come, but my heart was built for home. 'Cause there's slippers by the fireplace, my pup across my feet, coffee in my favorite mug, that book I've longed to read, seasons out my window that familiar trees will mark. But mostly it's just because our home, well, that's where you are. Well, I've not climbed every mountain, but I've climbed enough to know that my heart was built for home. My heart was built for home. Wonders I have gazed upon will shape me for the days to come, but my heart was built for home.
We have incoming on the socials from one Matt Velke.
He found out.
Yeah. I will point out they are all caps Matthews and all caps chocolates.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You
Let's
sing
go.
the guy a love song and then he thinks he can take your chocolate? That is.
Well, he does have a point. His name is on the box.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see about that.
See how long that lasts.
Yeah.
Have to arm wrestle for those chocolates.
Yeah, it might be a long night at our house.
So we're continuing with our
My song,
musical round live here in the studio. We're
Yeah, we're switching it up.
over here on the production side of the house. We're mostly just sitting and listening, so I can just be quiet and let you guys play.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back. We're changing direction. We're ricocheting.
Okay.
So this is.
Oh, so you're the monkey in the middle
Ricochet,
now.
another good name. There you go.
Yeah, this is a good.
Ricochet
Can-
isosceles.
Can we? Be, that sounds like a. That sounds
Really
like a
coming
detective.
together.
All right. This is an old song of mine that Jeff has kindly agreed to sing with me.
Yes, I heard you say don't take off your hat. There ain't no call for you to talk like that. Well, I can't believe, baby, you're still mad. 'Cause I'm just thinking about the good times we had. And don't worry, 'cause I'll be leaving when the whiskey's gone. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be leaving when the whiskey's gone.
I remember when I used to smile so nice. Serve you up a plate of my beans and rice. 'Cause no one cooks, baby, like I can. Or got my mean way with a frying pan. Don't worry, you're leaving when the whiskey's gone. Don't worry, you're leaving when the whiskey's gone.
I'm not here to apologize, I just stopped to say hello.
Are you willing to admit, my dear, oh, there's no way that you're sincere?
Honey, would you please put down the knife? You're just mad about the incident with my wife.
That was quite the to-do, us pretty girls fighting over little old you. Don't worry, you're leaving when the whiskey's gone.
Oh, don't worry, I'm leaving when the whiskey's gone. It's looking like my glass is almost dry. One more little sip and I will say goodbye.
Well, it's been nice and you know it's true. Nothing would be better than a man like you. Don't worry, you're leaving when the whiskey's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But don't worry, I'm leaving when the whiskey's gone. I'm out of here. Don't worry. I'm leaving when the whiskey's gone. That's a pretty big full bottle we got there, though.
Yeah, and that's not yours.
This song is dedicated to Bob Johnson.
Bob, is there anything better than whiskey and yodeling?
Why is the whiskey gone?
Too much yodeling.
It's so sad. Whiskey and yodeling go very well together, and that bottle is yours. There's cups right there.
Aw. Oh.
That got him.
We've only had to discourage a few people from drinking from the bottle itself.
Very few. Strangely, not bass players.
No.
Their mouths were full of chocolate.
Yeah. Wait, is that really a thing? Bass
Oh, it's a
players and
thing. It's
chocolate?
happened.
Oh, yes.
We have watched two bass players finish the box
Wow.
while the show is
In real
still
time.
happening.
I
Like
mean,
they're like,
My husband, the bass
strum.
player, just called to demand it. So
Right.
there is that.
There's
as
a thing.
well.
There's a
Yes.
connection there, yeah.
That like there are chocolate stains on the strings of their bass as the show is happening.
There's a good song line. Chocolate stains on the strings of my bass. Chocolate
Smeared all
smear
over
over my face.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's just
Let me just make it up on the
yeah.
spot.
Rolls right off the tongue.
JT, we haven't talked about your guitar. Is that a Larrabee?
This is a Larrabee, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
Canada. I can't remember where in Canada, but it's a Canadian luthier.
Well, it's good you bought it when you did because
That's true, yeah. It costs
Yeah,
twice
that's
as much
a pair
now.
of free guitar right there.
And you're next,
I guess, yeah, it's ricocheting back to me now.
or
in the-
boomeranging.
In the isosceles ricochet. All right, so this is, I'm not sure either of my other songs have necessarily been uppers, but this is maybe the more downer out of the songs that we're playing of mine. This is called Come Back Around. And it was inspired just thinking about that phrase, that time heals all wounds. And I sit around thinking, well, I don't know, does time heal all wounds or not? So this is what came out of my thinking about that.
Depends on how deep the wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
side once again today. Felt like I'd been crawling through a war zone. Another night of restless sleep in a shower and shame brought no peace. Your shadow followed me as I walked into the world alone. This time doesn't heal anything, just takes you away from the pain. And if life is a circle, we'll be here again. So come back around,
Come back around.
come back around.
Come back around.
I'll stand my ground till you come back around. You come back around.
Come back around.
Come back around.
Come back around.
I'll be here to be found when you come back around. Maybe someday I'll realize I've stopped playing to the crowd. Parts of life faded from reach, no longer seem to tempt me. I finally say the words out loud, and maybe I'll even be myself. At least no one needs to convince me that time doesn't heal anything, just takes you away from the pain. And if life is a circle, we'll be here again. So come back around,
Back around.
come back around.
Come back around.
I'll stand my ground till you come back around. It's a road I've never driven down, about a half a mile from here. My heart it leads to everything I fear. Your final words still haunt my sleep, I can't erase them from my mind. Wish I could drive them down that road and just set them free. This time doesn't heal anything, it just takes you away from the pain. If life is a circle, we'll be here again. So come back around,
Come back around.
come back around.
Come back around.
I'll stand my ground till you come back around. You come back around,
Back around.
come back around.
Come back around.
I'll be here to be found when you come back around.
You know, this is typically the part of the show where we start asking questions about how do you write songs, why do you write songs, what does it mean to you to write songs. But there's so much wonderfulness going on in the studio. I don't think we want to disturb it with analysis.
I am interested if, because you three are just so fine together, you thinking about doing any shows?
Yes, we're thinking about doing shows. Yes, correct.
Well, keep thinking.
Is there a place any of y'all are playing out live and I can come and see you
The three
anytime
of
soon?
us.
Or individually even?
Jeff, what do you have coming up?
I'm part of a showcase at the Speakeasy next week that
All right.
Eric Summers has put together. I think that'll be nice. But just one part of that. There are a number of very good musicians playing with
Be a
that.
great night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be excellent. I have started a duo with my friend Janet Bueller, and we're both doing original stuff and covers, and we're going to be at a bunch of farmers markets coming up.
Nice.
So
All
we'll
right.
be at the
Fun.
South Durham Farmers Market and at the Box Yard on 2 weeks from tomorrow, which would make it the 26th? I'm really calendar challenged nowadays. It's just kind of a blur.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So we'll be there. We'll be at the Carborough Farmers Market at the end of June and the end of May. Yeah,
Fresh produce and fresh songs. Huh?
that's right.
Susan, you individually or with the band have things planned?
We have, you'd think I would have thought about it. We have some gigs coming up at a food rodeo, and we're working on some gigs. We're talking to some places, but I don't know that we have them settled yet. And then, of course, looking forward to my splash later in the summer.
Yes. Oh, Janet and I will be playing at Southern Village, the summer concert series, on Thursday,
that's a
June
fun
5th.
series.
We're playing the first set, and then Charles Petty and his son Jackson are playing the second set.
That's going to be fantastic.
Cool.
That's going to be
Very
really
good.
fun. So June 5th, Thursday, June 5th.
Well, folks, we have time for, I think, 2 more songs, if you'd be so kind.
So this song, I think, is going to be the last thing maybe on the album. It's the last thing we put on the album because it's kind of a slower, sweeter song. And all of a sudden, I kind of felt like the times maybe meant I needed. I haven't been writing songs long, and my first inspiration for songs was a lot of finger wagging, and people should do better. And I decided that I needed a little. I first called this song "Note to Self," but now I call it "Prayer for My Day," and these guys add some beautiful stuff to it. So yeah, ready? Let me start that again. Lord, breathe peace in me this day. Untangle the bramble of my gnarled nerves. Unwrinkle my soul so it can heal. Lord, breathe peace, breathe peace. Lord, breathe love in me this day. Help me take the high road and not lay others low, and hear those with whom I disagree. Lord, breathe love, breathe love. And Lord, breathe hope in me this day. Don't let me pull dark clouds out from their silver shrouds, and trust that light will lie ahead. Lord, breathe hope, breathe hope. Lord, breathe wisdom in me this day. Let me set my feet on a path that lies toward truth,
even when it leads away from my ease. Lord, breathe wisdom, and Lord, breathe hope and love, and Lord, breathe peace, breathe peace.
I really like the name of that song too. The change of the name to "Prayer for Myself."
Prayer for my day.
Prayer for my day.
Yeah, it's maybe a little more appropriate than Note to Self. Yeah.
I like it.
Leah,
Confession.
Do something?
Oh, Leia's gonna dance now.
All right.
The choreography. I mean, yeah.
Should we do Ruby Shoes?
Let's do Ruby Shoes.
So remember Dorothy? Poor Dorothy. She really got a bad rap, didn't she? Though I hear she's doing pretty well with Wicked nowadays. But this is my sense of what must have happened to Dorothy after Oz. Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I tapped my cigarette against a yellow saucer and ignored the breakfast dishes. Leaning in the sink on that farm with Auntie M, Topeka sounded so much better. I was just a lot younger then. That's what I think. That's what I think. In the living room I step across, fortress made of pillows, pick up Barbies and the Legos scattered on the floor, almost drop them when a fur-faced lion sitting on that sofa says, you know, I'm not such a dandelion anymore. Have you seen my ruby shoes? Where's the girl who wore them? Tell me, where's that girl and her ruby shoes? I'm wiping down the windows when the city's silver towers shine just like my Tin Man I rescued with his oil can. Toes tap out a two-step they once did on yellow cobbles. If I found those red shoes, would my feet dance again? Would they dance again? Have you seen my ruby shoes? Where's the girl who wore them? Tell me, where's that girl and her ruby shoes? It's 4 o'clock and now I've torn apart the upstairs closet and the basement and the kids' rooms, pantry shelves and hall. My house is shook and shaken. I'm still standing in the middle, empty-handed and still barefoot. Just one thing I recall. Press my heels together 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Leah Kaufman live here in the studio. You know, One of the first sets of books I ever read were my mother had this big stack of first editions of L. Frank Baum books, and I tore through all of them, and I always remember thinking, she's in freaking Oz. Why does she want to go to Kansas?
Oh, Susan's song, My Heart Was Built for Home.
Well, there you
There's
go.
a tie-in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, look,
All
so we
put
can do
together.
those songs together now.
I also don't live in Kansas, but
Oh,
anyways,
good
no.
No offense to Kansas
No
at all.
offense
There's
to Kansas.
beautiful places
Yeah,
in
it is.
Kansas.
Lovely, lovely.
Where?
Actually, I've spent time in Manhattan, Kansas, and the prairie around there is stunning.
I will take your word for it.
Manhattan, nice.
Yeah, called the Little Apple.
If you love Kansas and you want to send us hate mail, WHUP pass the hat at gmail.com.
Address it to Bob.
Attention, Bob Johnson.
Well, you guys have been listening to JT Cobb, Leah Kaufman, and Susan Johnson live here in the studio. And we have a playlist that you guys provided to us that's got 16 minutes of music on it, and we've got 29 minutes. So if you want to play another song, we have time for another song, or we can jump into the playlist. Whatever you guys want to do, it's your show.
I have a request of JT Cobb.
Ah, this sounds
Oh, okay.
good.
If I can fulfill it.
Red Wheelbarrow.
Red Wheelbarrow, okay.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
The eponymous track, the titular track from my record.
Yeah, which is 1 year old.
Just 1 year, yeah, I hit 1 year on.
Did you have a birthday party for it?
Well, I posted to the Facebook. That's about the best I could manage to do.
Oh.
So I usually say when I'm playing this one that if you come to visit me at my house, y'all have come to visit, but I haven't actually had you sit on the sofa and look out
At
the
the
back
Red Wheelbarrow.
patio because the red wheelbarrow is out there by the garden fence. And I was sitting there one morning,
Gee.
yes, when I decided I really needed to write this song, inspired by that red wheelbarrow and inspired also by William Carlos Williams' Red Wheelbarrow that we probably all had to read in ninth grade or wherever we had our last literature class.
JT is very literary in the best of ways.
Yeah, I hope it's the
Makes
best
me
of
feel
ways.
a little
Yeah.
bad about myself, but
I'm just going to strum. This is all you.
All right, here we go then. I need to remember the song though. Red wheelbarrow by the garden fence. Rumor has it much depends upon you. Your parts are worn and you twist and sway less sturdy than the day I first employed you. And my blood flowed red and the sky was blue as I rode a load of roses to my true love. Happened in the early spring, well that's the thing, don't you know, it was a new love. The white chicken standing in the rain, can you help me to explain this feeling? Of years of flying paint that fades in all the shades that time has kept revealing. Who's to say just what's to come? Sometimes I think we've just begun the journey. Through moments lost and lessons learned until we reach that point, no returning. I sit alone as I write these words, gaze out to the morning's grandeur.
red wheelbarrow in the early sun. I've only just begun to understand you.
Now that was a good encore here in the Pass the Hat studios. And dear, not dear listeners, dear viewers, folks watching the live stream, this is the time of the show where we turn off the live stream, but the show does not end. We're going to keep going here on WHUPFM.org and FM 104.7 in Hillsborough, listening to a playlist that these guys curated and are going to provide some intros and outros for. But now is the time to wave goodbye to the live stream, and folks, come catch us on the radio.
And now Susan's going to eat the chocolate.
Okay, it's